Okay, can you guys hear me? Bacon, can you hear me? You have a new haircut, huh? Hey, about Put, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me check your attendance first. Okay, so we have September 10. Okay, so who's here? Guy, what's your number?
Number 4.
Number 4. Number 4. Okay. Next we have Bacon. What's your number?
11.
11. Okay, Put. What's your number?
10.
Number 10. Aim, what's your number?
Number 9.
Number 9. JJ, number 19. Number 19, JJ. Chiwik, what's your number?
3.
Number 3. Pudit, what's your number?
17.
17. Pudit. Okay, who else is here? Akira, what's your number? Who can tell me what's Akira's number? Okay. Okay, so last Friday, what did we talk about? Bacon. What did we talk about last Friday? Put. What did we talk about last Friday? JJ, Chiwik, Udit, Akira. So what was our topic about last Friday? What did we talk about? What was our topic? Do you have any idea? Or did you already forget? What was our topic about?
Photonic. Photonic.
What?
Is
Our topic was about what? What was that about? Bacon. What was our topic about?
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. Okay, what did you learn about photosynthesis? Put.
Transport light and carbon dioxide to energy.
Okay, very good. How about AIM? What did you learn about photosynthesis? JJ, Chiwik, Kim, what did you learn about photosynthesis? It transforms what? The light energy, water, and what? Carbon dioxide into what? Into what put? Into
energy,
energy, okay. Or it transforms it to starch or glucose, okay, which will become your energy or your food. Okay, very good. At least you remembered something. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the transport in plants. Transport in plants, like how do we transport food? How do we transport water? So that is what we're going to talk about today. Transport in plants. Are we going to transport the water from the leaf to the roots, or is it from the roots to the leaf? How are we going to transport what? Food also. Okay, so transport in plants. So first of all, let's learn about transpiration. The word transpiration, everyone. Transpiration. So this transpiration, this is the transport of water from roots to leaves. Okay? So you can see here in the picture, the water is absorbed by the roots. After that, it will travel going through the plant, and the water vapor from the leaf pours in transpiration. So again, what is transpiration, Chiwik?
Transpiration, transport of water from root to leaf.
Okay, so you're just going to remember that transpiration is the transport of water. Okay, so when you already hear transport of water, that is transpiration. Okay, again, aim, what is transpiration? What is transpiration, Im? Transport of I already underlined it, aim. Water, transport of water from
Water from roots to leaf.
Okay, okay, Guy, can you read after teacher? Transpiration,
Transpiration,
transport
transport
of
of
water
water
from root
from root
to leaves.
to leaf.
Okay, so again, transpiration is the transport of water from roots to leaves. Okay, let's go next. If we have the transport of water, we also have the transport of food. So when you say transport of food, this is now called translocation. So this happens through the phloem tissue. Okay. So you remember, if transport of water, that is transpiration. But if it is transport of food, it is translocation. So remember, translocation is the transport of food. Okay, JJ, what is translocation again, JJ? JJ. Akira, what is translocation? Pi. Pi, what is translocation? No answer, even if translocation is what? Transport of?
Transport of food
Okay, so transport of food. Through what? Phloem
towards
tissue.
tissue.
Okay, very good. Okay, so again, translocation is the transport of food from through phloem tissue. Okay. So again, let me ask you a question. What is the transport of water? Put. Transport of water is what?
uh, transpiration.
Very good. How about the transport of food? Bacon. Transport of food is
is
called what?
translocation.
Very good. So transport of food is called translocation. How about Kim? What is the transport of water, Kim? Kim. Akira. What is the transport of water? No answer. How about Chiwik? What is the transport of water?
Transpiration.
Transpiration. Very good. Okay, so again, the transport of water is transpiration, while the transport of food is translocation. Okay. So again, what did you remember about photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is what? Put the
uh,
what did you remember on your own understanding from what you learned last time? Photosynthesis is what?
uh, how flower make of energy.
How a plant absorb
Light energy and
light
carbon
energy.
dioxide.
Okay, and it makes it into what?
Uh, glucose.
Glucose. Very good. So it's very amazing how the plant can absorb the light energy and also carbon dioxide and turns it into glucose and also gives us oxygen also. Okay, so let's talk about the transport structure. Okay, so structure, we're going to learn about xylem and phloem. Okay, can everyone say xylem and phloem? It's not phloem, huh? It's phloem. Okay, can you say phloem, Bacon? Phloem.
Fluent.
Uh-huh. How about Put? Can you say phloem?
Fluid.
Okay. How about Pi? Can you say phloem, Pi? Pi is sleeping. Phloem.
Flower.
Phloem.
Fluent.
Okay. How about Chiwik? Can you say phloem?
Fluent.
Thank you. Okay. How about Guy? Can you say phloem? Phloem. Okay. Aim, can you say phloem? Phloem. Say. Phloem.
Fluent.
Okay. How about Kim? Phloem. Okay. JJ, please say phloem. Okay. Put. Okay, already. Okay, so again, we are going to know the difference between xylem and phloem. So you can observe there the structure, the first one that is xylem and the other one that is phloem. So in xylem, you are going to transport what? Water and minerals. And in phloem, you are going to transport water and food. Okay, let's see. Okay, first of all, let's talk about xylem. Okay, for xylem, can you please read for me? Put.
Silent transport water and mineral talk vessel elements and
Okay, trackage.
trackers which are dead at maturity and have primary and secondary cell wall. In peace, the secondary wall is thin or missing, allowing water to flow laterally.
Laterally. Okay, very good. Thank you. So in xylem, this is the transport of water and minerals through the vessel elements and the tracheids. So tracheids are dead. How do you say dead in Thai? Who can tell me how do you say dead in Thai? Dead. Dead, not alive. How do you say that in Thai? Bacon.
Yes.
How do you say dead in Thai? Dead.
Dead.
How do you say dead in Thai?
Die.
Okay. So dead. So the tracheids, they die when they mature. So for example, human die when they're old. For tracheids, they die when they mature. Okay? They die when they're mature. So in xylem also, it has a primary and secondary cell wall. So this is the structure of the xylem. You can see here in the picture. These are the pits, the tracheids, the primary cell wall. Primary meaning the first, secondary, second. Okay, and also you can see there a picture of the tracheids. So that tracheids dies when it matures. So let's see. Okay, so this is the structure of or the development of xylem. So from tracheids, it eventually dies when it matures and then it becomes xylem vessels. So this xylem tissues contains xylem cells, which are tracheids. So another word for tracheids are xylem cells. And then it becomes xylem vessels because tracheids eventually die when they mature. Okay. So these tracheids or the xylem cells, can you please read for me, Bacon? Please
Yes.
read tracheids, xylem cells.
Track is xylem cells, long charped cells with pitted wall that transport materials
Upward.
upward. At maturity, lignin
Lignin.
can be seen deposited at the cell's wall and the traces gradually
Gradually
dies.
dies.
No cytoplasm.
Okay, very good. So in tracheids or your xylem cells. So you can see there in the picture, it is a long tapered cells with pitted walls that transport the materials or the materials of your plants upward. Okay, so from the roots, it goes up. Okay, so at maturity, when it becomes old, just like human, when we become old, we die. But for tracheids, when it matures, lignin can be seen deposited meaning leaving stuff behind, deposited at the cell walls, and the tracheids gradually die. So when the lignin is seen to deposit something in the cell wall, the tracheids eventually die. Okay, and in tracheids or xylem cells, there is no cytoplasm present. Okay, in tracheids, there is no cytoplasm present. Okay, in xylem vessel. So in xylem vessel, from tracheids, this is tracheids, it will become, or it will eventually become xylem vessel. So xylem vessel is a long, continuous, non-living hollow tube. So you can see there, it's non-living, meaning it's dead. Okay, it's dead. And in xylem vessel also, there is no cytoplasm present. But here in xylem vessels, the walls are strengthened by the lignin. But that's because when it was still in tracheids, lignin was seen depositing or leaving stuff behind. So that stuff that the lignin deposited, it made the walls in the xylem vessels strong. Do you get the idea? It made the walls strong because of what the lignin or the lignin deposited. Deposited meaning leaving stuff behind. Okay. Just like we have money, and then you're going to put your money inside the bank. That is deposit. Okay. You are going to leave something. Okay. So that is what happens in tracheids or xylem cells and xylem vessels. Do you have questions? Questions? Are you confused? Bacon? Kim? JJ? Do you have questions? Put. Aim? Pi? Guy? Do you have any questions? Stang? Question?
Hi, G.7.
I asked if you have a question. I didn't ask if you're present. Okay, so again, this is tracheids and xylem vessel. Okay, so you've already heard about lignin. Okay, so for lignin, can you please read for me, Chiwik?
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay.
Pattern, like a substance. Name of the written Latin word.
Lignum.
Lignum, which mean wood.
Okay, so lignin is a hard and a rigid substance. This came from the Latin word lignum, which means wood. Okay, so this lignum, you remember, these are the ones that deposit something in the xylem cells, which eventually make the cell walls in xylem vessels strong. Okay, so there are three ways of a lignin to deposit. The first one, they can deposit annular. Another one is spiral. And the last way of a lignin to deposit is pitted or pits. So you can see there. Annular is like a ring. Spiral is like your spring. And pitted are like just small circles. That is how the lignin can deposit in the xylem cells and xylem vessel. Okay, so two functions of xylem. Stang, can you please read for me? Stang?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, please read xylem for me.
Xylem.
The functions of xylem.
Which one you want me to read, teacher?
Everything.
Okay, teacher. Xylem to function, conduct water and dissolve mineral from the roots to all other parts of the plant, provide mechanical support to the plant due to the presence of lignin.
Okay, very good. Okay, so the xylem, the function of the xylem is to conduct water and dissolve the minerals. How do you say dissolve in Thai? Satang, astang. Dissolve. How do you say dissolve?
Dissolve ย่อยสลาย
Okay, so this is what the xylem do. It dissolves the minerals from the roots going to the other parts of the plants. And also, xylem provides mechanical support to the plant due to the presence of this lignin or lignin. Okay, so this lignin is very, very important. Okay, so without this, do you think the xylem cells or the xylem vessels are going to survive? Of course not. So this lignin is very important. Okay, so that is xylem, everyone. So you can see here in this picture, this is a tree that is cut. Okay, that was cut. So you can see there that there are patterns there. There are patterns in the tree. When you cut the tree, there are patterns. There are like patterns that look like ring everywhere when you cut the tree. So this is because of xylem. Okay, so maybe you can observe when you cut a tree in half, you can observe this tree rings. This is made because of xylem. So now you're going to know that, oh, maybe you're confused before. Oh, why is that there are patterns when you cut the tree? Okay, so this is because of xylem. Okay. Do you have any questions, everyone, before we proceed to phloem? Bacon? Question? Aim, do you have a question? Kim? JJ? Put? You have a question, Put? Akira? Okay, so no questions at all. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to phloem. Okay, for phloem, Guy, please read with teacher. Phloem,
Phloem.
the structures of phloem.
Structure of phloem.
Okay, Guy, please read with teacher. Guy, okay. Consist
consist
of a
of a
column
hollow
of
of
sieve tubes
sieve tube
and companion cells.
and young
Sieve tubes
sieve tube
are separated
are separated
by
by
sieve plates.
repeat
Plates.
pit
Okay, thank you, Guy. Okay, so this is the structure of phloem. So you can see there that phloem consists of a column of sieve tubes and companion cells. So you remember these two words, sieve tubes and companion cells. So these sieve tubes are separated by sieve plates. So you can see here that where is the sieve tube, the companion cell, and the sieve plate. Okay, so what am I talking about? Okay, so before that, let's talk about the properties of phloem. So the properties of phloem, again, it transports water and food, or the movement is in two ways. So either it transports food or either it transports water. And also, phloem is composed of sieve element cells, which connects from a tube to form a tube. And also, connecting sieve cells share a highly perforated sieve plate and separated by companion cells that help with loading and unloading. And lastly, movement of sap is mediated by hydrostatic pressure from xylem. Okay, so again, the structure of phloem, it has sieve plate, companion cell, and sieve tube. Okay, so let's talk about the sieve tube. Okay, so what is this sieve tube? In sieve tubes, this is degenerated protoplasm. There is no vacuole present. There is no nucleus present. But as you can remember, in xylem, there is no cytoplasm present. But in phloem, there is a presence of cytoplasm already. Why is there a presence of cytoplasm? Because in phloem, this is the transport of water. Cytoplasm stays here in the sieve tubes because they, or the cytoplasm is the one that maintains the food that is already manufactured. Okay? Cytoplasm's work here in the sieve tubes is to maintain the food that was already manufactured or made. Okay, so again, there is a presence of cytoplasm in sieve tubes. Okay, let's go to companion cells. Okay, so for companion cells, can you please read, Chuik? Chuik?
Yes.
Okay, please
Yes,
read.
teacher. Where
Narrow, thin wall.
can narrow thin wall which abundance of cytoplasm and a nucleus.
Functions.
Function keep the sieve to arrive, provide nutrient,
Contains
contains many mitochondria,
chondria.
right? Provide energy for transportation.
Okay, so in companion cells, first of all, companion cell is a narrow, thin wall with abundance, meaning there is a lot, abundance of cytoplasm and nucleus. So again, in sieve tubes, there is no vacuole, no nucleus, but in companion cell, there is abundance, meaning there is a lot of cytoplasm and nucleus. Okay, so what is the function of companion cell? First of all, this keep the sieve tubes alive because it provides the nutrients. The companion cell is the one that provides the nutrients to the sieve tube. And also, in companion cell, this contains many mitochondria. Why does it contain many mitochondria? It is because it is the one, or the companion cell is the one that provides the energy for translocation. So again, translocation is the transport of food. Okay, so of course, when you transport food, you are going to need energy. Just like with people, we need energy every day. So how are we going to get energy? We drink what? Water, we eat food, we exercise. Okay, so that is how we are going to get energy. But for companion cells or for Fluem, companion cells is the one that provides energy for translocation. Okay, so again, in companion cells, there is an abundance, meaning there is a lot of cytoplasm and nucleus. Okay, companion cells is also the one that gives nutrients. So when you give nutrients, of course, you are also going to be the one who's going to give the energy. Okay, companion cells is the one that provides energy for translocation. Okay, so for next meeting, we are going to talk about the organization or the structure of the vascular tissues in stem, and also the organization of vascular tissue in roots. Yes, so that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to continue this topic next Friday because this topic is very, very long. Okay, so do you have any questions, everyone? Bacon, Aim, Guy, Pai, Kim, JJ, Chuik, any questions? Okay, before I go, Pai, what is your number?
7.
Number what?
7, teacher.
Okay, number 7. Okay, so if you don't have any more questions, that's it for today. Don't forget, next Friday, we're going to continue this topic. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.